kind of leads us into the quote of the day. So the quote of the day is, "We are all tasked to balance and optimize ourselves." And that's from Mae Jemison. And the reason this quote stuck out to me, there was another quote that I really liked of hers, but it was too long for my notification on the Twitch side of thing, which is where I plug it in. So I might have to do, I have a whole list of quotes that are too long for the Twitch notification. I think it's 140 characters, and I always make sure to have who the quote came from. Well, even if it's unknown, I guess I could just put unknown, but I try to have, who the quote came from, and then the quote itself. And if it doesn't fit into 140 characters, then I don't use it. But I do have a whole list of stuff that I really like, and it would be like I could make shorts out of it, or I could maybe I'll do like an actual real video about different quotes of the day and like interpretation and stuff. But that's a future me thing. I just keep a list of them because I like them a lot, and who knows what they will inspire in the future. But the reason this quote stuck out to me today was because I am in full-on experimentation mode. I'm getting ready to do some things at work, at home, art-wise, stream-wise, and right now I really can focus on content stuff because this is what I have to do. Like, I sit here and I look at things and I change settings and I make new things. Like, Thursday was the first night I had this little overlay going on for streams. So now I was tired of blocking the gameplay and like things on the gameplay screen. So I was like, well, if I can, and this is a pretty typical kind of overlay setup for streamers, apart from the fact that I don't have my chat on the screen or other little things, but I don't have those things yet. I don't have those things set up, and I don't know what I'm actually going to add. I don't know if I'm going to add those things, but I could add stuff in the little border areas where, there's nothing there except for background, which for now it's fine. And I did a thing that I hadn't done before that I'd been looking at for who knows how long. So that was great to, kind of take the leap and do it. And then I can build upon that. And that's kind of that whole balance and optimize. Like, you can get into deep research mode, go down rabbit holes, think about things for a long time, all that overthinking jazz that I am so good at. And then not actually execute any of those ideas. And then the execution, if you do execute the ideas, then some people just do all the things, or they hire someone to do it, like they, commission someone to do the job for them, which, no shade on that, because, then you can focus your energies on other things maybe that you are more skilled at or want to focus your energy on. And if you have the ability to commission someone, then cool. Then you're also paying someone to do work too. That's nice. But for me, I don't really have that financial flexibility. So I've kind of got to either just cope with what I've got or kind of chip away at the mountain of stuff I don't know and see what I can do. But like, now that I've got this overlay, I could start, I feel like I got that little piece optimized to some extent, and then maybe I'll look into, well, what do I actually want to put in the border around? Maybe I want to put stuff in it or whatever. But that's research overthink mode again until I can apply and hopefully optimize and balance with what I've already built. And so it's just a continuous. There was another quote that was also about kind of this idea, but I've also been thinking about some new ideas for content creation stuff, like, because I've already added in my decor series, I've already added in my Dream Snap series, and those are going well, and to the point where I feel like they're starting to come into a schedule, like they're becoming just part of my rhythm, as opposed to, okay, I have to like really think it through, I really have to like make time for it, I have to really consciously choose things, I really have to consciously do things, and now they're not fully there yet, but they're coming along. So that's a really nice feeling to have, is that things are coming along. And I don't need to necessarily add in another idea, but I've got some ideas that I'm thinking about. And then, of course, once spring hits and I can be in my art space more, then I will have to build in that kind of stuff, because I do have projects I want to work on. And once it's warm enough, I can open up my garage. My kids will play outside. You know, we'll have fire pit nights and we'll do all these things that we can't do when it's super freezing. I mean, we could do some of those things when it's super freezing outside, but it's not as, I don't want to. I don't want to do that stuff. But, you know, that stuff's going to have to get built in here in the next couple months if it ever stops being cold, because it's supposed to be, I live where it's we measure in Fahrenheit, and we're going to be single digits on Tuesday and Wednesday this next week, with the potential for lows in the negatives, and so below freezing. And I'm not looking forward to it, like, at all. I don't like it when it's cold out because I just want to turn into a bear and hibernate, but it's okay. It's nice to have something I'm feeling energetic and excited about that doesn't require waiting on the weather to improve. Like, I have painting projects that I would really like to work on in my garage, but my garage is freezing, and so I have to wait. And that's okay. It's nice to have something else to focus on. So I'm really excited about the stuff that I'm working on. I'm excited to have more ideas that I could potentially throw in the mix and not feel like there was part of me that's like, should you be worried about all of these different ideas coming to you right now? Because that can lead to overwhelm. And then I was like, no, I mean, if I incorporate them, it's because I feel like I'm ready to incorporate them. And if I don't, then they can just wait in the wings. It's fine. That's why I have spreadsheets, right? To brain dump all of that stuff. Thanks for dropping in. If you want to hang out, I stream live on Twitch and YouTube Thursday evenings and middays on Sunday. I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll see you next time.